Bismillah. Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, today, alhamdulillah, we are arrived in Egypt and we are now at the pyramid, one of the most iconic building in Egypt. It's located in Giza. It's about for like 1 hour from our hotel, and yeah, it's worth of time. Here we will be going to be podcast in English like usual, and yeah, we're just starting off from some questions. First off, Faiz, what is your first impression and what is your first week experience in Egypt? What do you
First week.
first week and your first impression?
First impression. I think Egypt is very hot. But when I got in Egypt, it's
The weather changed.
the weather
Yeah.
changed. It
Right now it's
a
cold.
little cold and habisnya little hot.
Yeah, because it has sudden changes to the weather. It has before we arrive here, here the weather is mostly extreme because when we first arrived, it's a lot hotter. Then it's not like cold anymore. But yeah, right now it's a bit cold. It when we got when we arrived there and here, it reached for about 13 Celsius. It's really cold, and from now on, I guess it's not that cold anymore because I guess the wind itself only, but the sun rays is still. Okay, what about you, Ryan? What is your first impression?
I'm sad too. Like I said, when I
When you first
yeah,
got here?
first here, there is not hot, but after the a few days, there is get cold weather.
Yeah, yeah, just like what I said, when we first arrived at here, it's hot, but after weeks later, it's been cold right now. Yeah.
And I think Egypt is same to like India before.
Oh yeah, it's really the same. I mean, there's a bit like a gap there.
Like
Environment.
like environment is
People used to honk their cars like in India, like ding ding like that. They usually do that, do here also, but not like often in India. Okay, and next one is, what do you think about Egypt? Tell us what do you like.
Maybe Egypt like Saudi, but yeah, like Ibek said, Egypt environment like India, but there is no cow, but there is a lot of dog and a lot of yeah, a lot of car is not
Driving fast.
yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah. What I start to say is in Egypt it's all like a 50-50 for what is Saudi like, but also it's referring to like what India is because the environment from our environment, I mean, in near of our hotel is clearly like an India because the traffic is almost jammed, and I guess you can see trash everywhere, but not that often in India. It's really clean here, and here is like a little bit spaced because in India we see it's like polluted, the wind and the sky is really polluted, but here you see it's very clear and it's really really nice. It's like a Saudi kind of thing, but yeah, that's what I say. It's really like a Saudi and also really most likely India.
environment is clean, but yeah, as but as the same like India, but it's clean but different.
Yeah.
And then this what
Is there any food that you like there? Food from, have you tried any food from Egypt? No.
no,
Well, we haven't tried any of their cuisines, but when we break our fast, we usually,
yes,
me and Ibek usually go to someone's like,
restaurant.
no, like someone house
Oh,
that we
yeah.
invited to go to break fast there, and we got some new cuisines. Like they offered us to have a something like tomato soup with potato, and it's so good with a bread that you eat it with the bread, and we also get macaroni. Right?
Yes,
Macaroni. It's really good also. And for the last one, we have a like a meatball,
Yeah.
but the shape of it is like a sausage, but it's the texture like a meatball. Okay, and for the next one, for my personal opinion of Egypt is when I first got here, um, I really expected to be really hot here. Like when I first arrived in Mecca, I always think, what about in Egypt? I guess it's a lot hot there, but no. Uh, the reality is, I guess Egypt is not that really hot. Uh, Not like in Jakarta also. Jakarta is hot also. And after for a few weeks, I've adapted. And when I got there and like do some stuff, like I usually go for a walk there. Uh, the air there is a bit more of like clean and a bit more polluted also because we live in like a traffic and it's like built-in houses and there yes like after a few weeks again we experience I mean the Egypt experienced a extreme weather where it goes from hot to very cold. So it is very new to us, and some of our friends got sick because like they can't help the adaptation. But alhamdulillah, the rest of us will be fine. And yeah, and for my personal favorite in Egypt, here in Egypt, all of the people are the rest of them mostly they're nice if you met someone who is like around like a masjid environment. They were nice, and some of them are like a bit rude, like when you go to a restaurant maybe uh, they kind of a bit like really irritated for having a talk to you, and also they cannot speak English, okay, because their main languages is their languages is Misr language and Amia. I mean some of them like a 30% speaks Arab and like 10% is English. Yes. So if you really want to travel here, you really need a guide or like someone you know here that know Arab.
Translate.
Yes.
Translator.
Yeah, translator, a guider. It's really recommended for you if you really don't have any language skills, Arab and also their language. Okay, so I guess the last one is, can you give us any words of Egypt? What are the last words? Last message.
Don't worry if you want to Egypt is people of Egypt like Saudi because you easy found people in Indonesian people in Egypt
Yeah,
because there is a lot of college from Indonesia in Egypt.
Also around like there's many foreigners like China, Malaysia, right?
Yeah, right.
Is that it?
Get it.
Okay. What about you? Like, what's your last message for Egypt?
For me, I think I like the environment of Egypt, and then in this country is most of
Countries?
cheapest countries, and I think the people is so many like what I say, Indonesia and Malaysia, and
A lot of foreigners that
a lot
study
of
here.
foreigners in here, so that's that's what I like in environment. And then if you search like a place in here, so there's if you want to find something place in here, there is it's easy to find it here. There is so many places that you can visit.
Okay. Last one for me. Egypt. It's really different from any other countries because when I got first time I got here, there's a lot of foreigners, like Faiz says, because of the colleagues here are around. Some of them and most of them are from foreigners and not of like in Egypt itself, because I really don't know what the explanation, but there's a lot of foreigners like there's from China, Malaysia, there's also Turkey, and also Indonesia. There's a lot of Indonesia. So for you Indonesian, if you really if you want to go in Egypt, there's no worries because a lot of our friends are there, and you can ask them to guide, and you can help. You can ask for help and something, so you will not to be worried about it. And yeah, I guess that's all. And this is our second destination, I guess, because last we already teach in school in Indonesian school in Cairo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was our first destination to go in like um, what? Yeah, teaching. And no, I think sorry, I meant this is our first destination to go to an iconic place of Egypt, which is the pyramid. Then I guess soon we will be visiting the what? Lake Nil. Yes, Lake of Nil. It's around here, and that is soon. I guess we will be upload for vlog there, and much more. We'll also be visiting some mosque, masjid, Baitis Masjid, and somewhere else. Okay, I guess that wraps up our podcast. Faiz, I'm Gilang. This is Ibek. Let's say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well,